All right, welcome back to the Warren Park LPTV podcast interviews. Today I'm with Christopher Panetta, our SAC Vice President, asking him about his Movember campaign. So, for those who don't know, Chris, what is Movember?
So, the Movember Foundation is a foundation started back in 2011 by a couple of guys in Phoenix, Arizona. The Movember Foundation highlights on men-oriented health issues, mental and physical, such as testicular, prostate cancer, and men's mental health, as well as suicide awareness. Movember every year, the cause of Movember, or the main objective of Movember, is to raise awareness for all these relative issues, with the most prominent way of fundraising being growing out your funky little mustache. Movember has been around, like I said, since 2011, and they have been in predominant in culture and pop culture and media in more so recent years. And I'm happy to announce that I am bringing Movember for the first time to LP, and yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. So, what are you doing to raise money for Movember? How are you raising money for Movember at the school?
So, me and a couple of team members have already started a Lorne Park Spartans team. We have a couple members that are starting to grow out their mustache for the season. If you cannot grow, that's totally okay, and we accept as well any Mo sisters, as we call them, to join our team as well. As much as the awareness is for men's oriented issues, we do accept everyone to come and join our team to raise awareness. Of course, we have a couple that are growing their fancy little mustache out for the season, but overall, it seems that we're going to do some oriented events such as, fundraising with, maybe a buyout. We might do a movie day. We might do just selling some food in general. The list isn't too set yet, but we have a couple ideas coming in mind. So, stay tuned for that.
Awesome. And have you done anything already, coming up to the...
Yeah, no, I've started my fresh shave. At the time of recording is October 28th, but I've started my fresh shave a little early. So, it's officially supposed to start on November 1st, but I've started mine a little early just to grow out, just so I have a little bit of a head start in the season. As well, if you ever see me in the halls, you're going to see I have a little weird little caterpillar right above my lip. That's about it. A couple of the guys are starting too, and we are raising awareness with food sales. Is one of the prominent ones right now, with one of the ways we are. We also have in line a spike ball tournament. Spike ball tournament coming in line soon, and all proceeds will go to the Movember Foundation, of course. You could donate to your individual of your choice. That's a representative for the Lorne Park Spartans Movember team. The winner who raises the most money will win a $25 Visa prepaid gift card, which is a fun little reward if you do choose to spend money.
Some incentive?
Yeah, some incentive, exactly. We're also going to be going door to door to collect donations all around the Lorne Park area.
That's fantastic. That is great to hear. But why is it so important? Why is Movember such an important, foundation? What makes it stand out from any other foundation, and why dedicate this entire month to it?
Well, I'd like to think that there's a stigma regarding men's mental health in general, and that's not talked about, which is a real shame. I mean, you have one man dying every minute internationally. 1 in 3 men have an undiagnosed mental health issue. You have, various things that go under the radar when it comes to men, whether they be that they're too emasculated to speak out, whether it be that they're too nervous, whether, to show that they're weak, they think that there's a stigma around it. And so it's really important to spread that awareness and spread that there is help if you need it, and there are resources out there. There's also the more physical health side of things with prostate and testicular cancer is a huge issue amongst North America. I believe the statistic is around 3 million men have been diagnosed with it, which is, an unprecedented amount of number. So we try to raise awareness for this cause, just to, let people know that, hey, we're out here, we're raising awareness, and you can donate to prevent these causes if you'd like.
Why is it November? Does it just go with the name, or is there a specific reason for the month?
Well, November in general has always been, on November 19th, actually, is International Men's Day. Okay. So I guess the Movember Foundation kind of just took the M in mustache and replaced it over and called it Movember. It's always been a little bit of a catchy name. from what I remember. But there's no significance really. The only significance is that November 19th is International Men's Day. But the whole month just gives you time to grow out your little caterpillar on your lip, and show your awareness as well. I guess one thing that's pro of it is that it's in November, which is a little chilly for here in Canada. So it's a little chilly then, so it helps protect your face with a little bit of something on there. And yeah, but no, there's no dedicated significance as to why, except for that one thing.
So it's very obvious you're very passionate about this movement and this foundation, based on all the stuff you've been doing throughout the school and, stuff that you've done even before bringing the entire, Movember Foundation to the school as something done school-wide. You've participated in November in the past, and I want to know what impact this November had on your life, and others.
Oh, man. In terms of others, I've had people in my family who suffer from testicular cancer. It's been a real impact on my family, so it really took a toll on me. As well, just, friends and family around me, the stigma of the predominant males in my life who just, have had this impact of, suicide or just depression and all that, and just feeling that they can't reach out to the resources needed. It's had a predominant effect on me. The people that you love all around you, when they just feel that they're trapped and need help. It really does play a toll on you when you go through and see these things in life, and just, I raise this awareness, so I want people to know that there is help out there, no matter what or who you are, all walks of life. No one's different than the other. Everyone deserves the same, mental health support. So it's been a prominent effect on me personally when it comes to my friends, my family, even myself at times. So it's definitely something that I take passionately, very seriously. As much as it's lighthearted, deep inside, it's a very, very serious issue that goes unaddressed pretty commonly.
Absolutely. No, I think every man, and myself included, can definitely agree that, mental health and so many different health issues have had a huge impact on their lives. And that's definitely, what you're doing here is definitely a great thing for, all of the male gender. We see so much support for, females with the breast cancer foundation and all that stuff like that. It's great to see that we have, now a predominant male men's health and mental health. Yeah,
like I said, as much as I could see the misconception with Movember being that it's only male oriented, we take all walks of life. Honestly, we have most sisters that still donate and will still do the activity, physical challenges of just running a certain number of kilometers. We have men who can't grow who still will participate and do physical challenges or just host an event. There's always something to do for Movember, and it holds a really special place in my heart every November.
Oh, absolutely. So the last thing I want to mention is, we have, as we said, there's probably lots of men going to be listening to this podcast, wondering, man, how can I help in November? What can people listening to this podcast do to get involved in November?
One way to get involved with Movember is just, like the whole concept of it is raising awareness. It's raising the awareness. As much as the donations are nice and are graciously appreciated, it's raising awareness. It really is. Just knowing that there is no, stigma out there, that you can get the help that you need. It's raising awareness. Whether that be, you have a funny little mustache on you, right? That's kind of the whole point of just having this funny little mustache that stands out, and people ask you, oh, what, like, why is it so funny? And so you get to talk about that. It's always what Movember has been about, just raising awareness, allowing themselves to be heard, to be known to other men who, are going through struggles in their life right now and can be supported in any way possible. That's about it.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview.